Hello. I just got through um listening to Sarge WP's response video to Jamila Lambu's um Breakfast Club interview, and I wanted to talk about these issues in the Black community and why why Black issues need to be Black issues. And and Sarge hit it right, the nail on the head, because I ended up seeing this debacle unfold with this whole Adam Salem character. This guy, this Arab prankster, YouTube star, goes on a Delta flight, and he is allegedly speaking Arabic, and he's booted off the plane, and people are calling it fake, and Black people are side-eyeing him because he's made some racist skits in the past, and he's referred to Blacks as slaves in his native tongue. And I was kind of annoyed that I saw, you know, him brought up on Huffington Post, Black Voices, and the first comment that I saw was that it was a Black man, and he was paraphrasing like, we're always reaching out to non-Black minorities, and grieving over their misfortune, but when we feel plight and pain, nobody posts nobody posts our grief, our grievances on on other media publications. How many Arabs are following the Dylan Roof story? How many Koreans? How many Korean journalists wrote articles about Mike Brown? I mean, let's be honest. You know this is the folly of these millennials and these Black feminists who want to champion intersectionality, and then we realize, like, wait a minute. And luckily, a lot of people in the comment sections was like, fuck this dude, and it was kind of like a 2 out of 3 fuck this dude. And then you had some people who just kind of played it dumb, and they was like, oh well, they're attacking all of us and we need to band together under this Trump election. And my issue is that Black folks, we're worrying way too much about this, about getting people as allies and fighting for other people's causes. I'm like, fuck that. Like, people have to prove to me that they're an ally or whatnot. But even still, even if I'm not gonna break my back, fighting for, you know, Arabs, the right for Arabs to speak in their native tongue in public places without persecution, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, you know, he should speak able to speak his native tongue, and then let's say, like, okay, the store manager is like, okay, anyone who discriminates will get kicked out immediately, no questions asked. But let's say that same um owner, he killed an unarmed Black man. Well, the Arabs community will run up to us, you know, and the relationship between Blacks and Arabs is practically non-existent. How many Black people in the urban community have Arab friends? they're not fucking with us. Even the modernized Arab, or the suburban Arab youth, they may mimic Negro or black gestures, but they're not fucking with us just because he may be listening to Nas or he likes Tupac. You know, the black experience is just something that he fantasizes. He sees it as a as a movie, you know. But anyways, I'm not in the business of this of blindly reaching out to other minorities, and then like we're on a second burner, you know. White women bitching about employment, but yet again, people can debate that, oh, well, white women, they have their prejudices, against black boys and black men. You had the issues with white female teachers, um, you know, being extra hard on black kids, and it's like, wait a minute, I thought we were both minorities being oppressed and being this and that. So, why is this white teacher um, maintaining the power structure of white supremacy or whatever on this black child? So, yet again, all these, these allyships are just bullshit. Black folks waste so much time fighting for other people's issues, looking out the outrage. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! You know, and black folks really have to stand firm and just say, hey, we're not going to be fighting for gay issues in 2017. And hey, if the black LGBT want to fight for their gay rights before their black rights, then that's on them. But hey, those of heterosexual, heterosexual blacks, hey, we're gonna fight for our own rights and do for our own, and we're not gonna we need to worry about our blackness before we worry about our sexuality. But black folks keep doing that. Black folks keep messing it up, and these black feminists keep talking, and they keep talking about how you know black boys are killing themselves with toxic masculinity, and that there's nothing wrong with them wearing a dress or wearing makeup. Let the boys be sissies, let the boys be this and that. And then and then like later down the line, when it comes to sexual reproduction, these black women will be looking at black boys like, okay, what the fuck is this? You telling me we got all these niggas in dresses acting bisexual, lying about their sexuality, and we need these black men to be doing leadership shit, type of shit. Okay, why can't these sissified black boys in dresses, how come they can't change a tire? How come they don't know how to work these gadgets or fix this and protect me and all that? That's going to be questions that is going to be filed. Those are complaints that will be filed. And they have to understand that when you constantly put the gay agenda up front and you're putting a black male face under the gay agenda, you're doing more harm than good. I don't want to see dumb shit. It's one thing to see just dudes talking about they're gay, but it's another thing where you're trying to normalize this feminized black boyhood, where you have I don't want to see another goddamn viral video of a 5-year-old black boy in a dress singing Beyonce or twerking to Rihanna's work or whatever. And you know, these black women, these single black mothers, they're only making it harder for the next generation of women to come. You're only making it harder, and then then you have all these black folks who aren't even fucking attracted to each other. But anyways, black folks really just need to be mindful about who they call allies and know that hey, when they need to put in work. If Arabs are gonna come to us as allies, we need to put them to task. And that's why I always said, hey, with these Arabs, man, hey, we need our reparations from y'all. We didn't forget that y'all were the first people to enslave us, and y'all are still doing it to this day. Okay, we need you guys to fix the racism within the Islamic community, both in the States and in Africa, in the Middle East. So we need to put them to task. You know, we need to put them to task. But anyway, that's my video.